Fast food, a delicious, quick alternative to a substantial meal. A true piece of artwork. A family affair. Or that's what they want you to believe. Fast food advertisings can go a long way into selling their product. Many of these advertisings manipulate and persuade the mind of families, individuals, and many others to eat and purchase said food, which in turn leads to the growing issue of obesity. The counter-argument here is, well, advertisements actually aren't the one that make you fat. That's not all true. Due to the fact that these advertisements make you purchase or have a higher want for these foods, that in turn raises the obesity level. So they have a hand in this issue of childhood obesity and obesity overall in our country. Throughout this explainer video, we will go on a journey together to raise awareness on how fast food advertising target and lie to the public. One major way that fast food advertisings make people want fast food is they make it seem like it's a fast and alternative way to a healthy and hearty meal, when in reality, even the healthiest items on the menu can be worse for you than the most publicly known meals, like a Big Mac or a Whopper. If McDonald's, for example, a Big Mac tops out at 680 calories with 38 grams of fat and 1,300 milligrams of sodium. Their new well-advertised healthy kale salad tops out at 730 calories, almost 100 more than the Big Mac. 53 grams of total fat, almost 12 more than the Big Mac, and 1,400 grams of sodium, 100 more than that of the Big Mac. This misconception that even fast food's healthiest items are good for you is just proven wrong by simple facts or simple calorie checks. And most of the time, these healthier items are filled with sugar or higher in calories or sodium. There's a famous quote that said, "Taste has to come somewhere." And that is usually with sugar or sodium. These are not alternatives. In reality, the only alternative is to stop. But the true issue is it's hard to stop. Once you love something or once you get addicted to something, it's hard to stop, and these advertising companies realize that. That's why they target children and young adults. Although many argue the fact that there can't be a detectable link between obesity and fast food advertising, the journal Exposure to Food Advertising on Television, Association with Children's Fast Food and Soft Drink Consumption and Obesity, explain that there's a clear detectable link between advertising exposure and the average body weight. But fast food advertising was significantly associated with body mass index for overweight and obese children. Due to the research that took 100 participants and showed a 9.4 increase in soft drink consumption, an increase in body mass index to the 85th percentile due to fast food and soft drink advertising and consumption of said food due to these advertising. What these advertisements do is they target children and adolescents through the use of Happy Meals and ads and show a cohesive friend group enjoying themselves over a fast food meal. In the article, Effective Television Advertisements for Fast Food on Food Consumption in Children, explain how crucial advertisements are in the development of children's eating habits. This negates the idea that advertisements don't affect eating habits just by promoting an idea. The conclusion was found that the overall snack food intake of the obese and overweight children was significantly higher than the lean children in a controlled non-food advertisement condition. Another issue with these advertisements explained by the article, Food Advertising in the Age of Obesity, Content Analysis for Food Advertising on a General Market in African American Television, explains more food advertisements appear during African American programs than in the general market programs. These advertisements were more likely to be for fast food, candy, soda, or meat, and less likely to be for cereals, grains, pasta, fruits, and vegetables, desserts, or even alcohol. Of all the food advertisements, 4.9% made a weight-related nutrition claim. More claims related to fat content appeared during African American programming. These fast food companies are targeting lower income and minority households, which is ethically and morally just wrong. By targeting low-income houses and even children as a whole, they make their demographic easier for them to reach out to. They touch upon sensitive issues and affordability. You throw a Happy Meal out there, a kid's going to want it. They're going to want the toy. That's why parents buy it for them. You touch on affordability with low-income houses, the dollar meal. $1 cheeseburger goes a long way in feeding a family. But the truth is we need to put this to an end. Parents and teachers and other educators need to talk to children on the importance of nutrition, and fast food diets are just not healthy. While the government should step in to limit fast food advertising in lower-income houses and perhaps help create a nutritious alternative to fast food that is affordable for these households. The truth of the fact is that we need to put this to an end. Fast food advertising is getting into the minds of the young and the needy, and we need to work together to end this fast food craze as a country. Together we can work to make our country a healthier, better place for everyone.